All right, we're going to begin this hour with a story about second chances and finding a new purpose in life. Nancy Chen visited a radio station that's become the first of its kind in the country, and she got to know a little bit more about the powerful stories of the people behind the microphone.
It is 42 past the hour. Spinning this music for you, man.
90 miles east of Denver, this Colorado radio station runs like any other.
I'm your host, Benny Hill, and I've got a good show in store for you today.
But the on-air hosts are inmates here in Limon Correctional Facility.
Testing mic 1.
Testing mic 2.
Jody Aguirre has been in prison for 3 decades. Where he goes and when are strictly limited. But his voice is one of a handful.
So imagine the scenery as you listen to the words to this song.
Now traveling far beyond the barbed wire fences. Broadcast to all of Colorado's correctional facilities and streamed online to the public, this is Inside Wire, the nation's first and only statewide prison radio system.
Coming up right now, we're going to go into a nice, soft song.
What do you like most about being on a radio station?
We are being something better than we've been told we've been all of our lives.
Let's appreciate the now, the right here and now.
Aguirre is one of 14 inmates selected across 4 prisons to DJ and produce shows on Inside Wire, which launched in March.
I am your host, Joaquin Matez, and I am back once again to help you get your morning started off on the right track.
Though the station broadcasts 24/7, each episode is pre-taped and screened by staff, and often ends on a note of encouragement.
You are worth something, and you are valuable.
Absolutely.
And you can maybe be on the radio one day, right?
There are people who might be watching this who say, how come this is a luxury that you're able to do here?
I would say to them, what would you rather have us be doing in here? Beating each other up, or creating music shows and radio and helping our fellow men in here and women in here?
Do you find that it also humanizes people who a lot of the world forgets about?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It shows that we are humans who love and care and have compassion, regret, remorse.
And Aguirre says those emotions can often be painful. He was sentenced to life in prison in 1992 for charges including murder. Driven to despair in solitary confinement 20 years ago, Aguirre says he tried to take his own life until something came over the prison's radio system.
This song, Don't Give Up, by Peter Gabriel and Kate Bush, came on. I don't remember what song was on before that.
Don't give up.
All I remember is that I heard those words, don't give up, we love you, and I just forgot everything I was doing, and here I am. You know, I didn't die that day.
It spoke to you.
And that's what I hope to do. Is I want this radio program to save somebody's life, to lift somebody up.
That connection is what Inside Wire General Manager Ryan Conero envisioned.
You can come up to full faster after your voicer ends. You know?
When he helped launch the station in partnership with the University of Denver's Prison Arts Initiative.
The best we can do when any of us commits harm is actually work to take responsibility for that, to repair that, and then go forward.
So you're trying to create a community here?
Yes, there's a community at each prison, but whether or not the people there, both who work there and live there, view it or think of it as that, that's the question.
And the answer has been forming here in real time.
Up to the minute, Mr. Dean Williams himself.
Programming on Inside Wire includes inmates, interviewing correctional officers, and other prison staff.
After me, please. Projection.
Projection.
Articulation.
Articulation.
Inflection.
Inflection.
Conero guides inmates on the basics of broadcasting, editing, and even using a computer, many for the first time ever.
It seems like it's about much more than just a radio station.
It really is.
Inside Wire!
Inside Wire!
95% of people in this country who are incarcerated are going to be returning to their communities. And so when they do that, how can we be a part of that being a productive, positive journey? And I think Inside Wire can be a little part of that.
How much do you take into consideration victims' concerns here?
We take victims' concerns very seriously. If someone is going to move from committing harm to repairing that harm, that includes that person taking accountability. And if the victim wants to engage in that dialogue, then that's how the person needs to show up.
Inside Wire's name refers to wire as a connection.
Ready for some football, you know what I mean?
A connection that has the power to travel 90 miles, reaching Aguirre's daughter, Amber Baca.
My boys get to listen to him, my husband, and so it makes a sense of like we're together even though we can't be.
She was just 11 years old when her father was arrested.
I'm gonna take you into some cool songs right now.
Now she listens first thing every Tuesday morning when his show airs.
Are you proud of your dad?
I'm very proud of my dad. The strength that he has and the strength that he's been able to withhold this whole time, I feel like most people would crumble under, but he just strives and gets higher and higher, and that's really important to me.
Why is that?
Because I love him and he deserves it. He's worked really hard at being the best person that he can be.
Though he'll likely never leave prison, Aguirre is striving to be a better man than the one who first walked in.
Do what I remember.
I go to my cell and I feel like I've accomplished something every day. All you have to do is be better. It's as simple as that.
And the Inside Wire team hopes to expand beyond the 4 prisons they're in right now to others across Colorado and perhaps in other states as well. And you really see the conversation it opens up not only between the staff and the inmates, but also it changes the dynamic between the prisoners as well.
But just what he said, all you have to do is be better.
Yeah.
Be better. It's as simple as that. I also like what he said. It shows that we are something better than what we've been told that we are all of our lives.
Yeah.
It's a very powerful story.
Powerful story, and I appreciate the broadcasting tips there as well.
Yeah, of course.
Right? Projection, articulation, and inflection.
Now, we're all going to be doing that. Yeah. That was
good tips to learn.
That was really good. Oh my
You can
God.
see how good it makes him feel and what he's doing for other people too.
And it also serves as an incentive as well.
Yeah.
Yes, because not everyone gets to participate in this program in that prison. You have to earn that privilege to be able to do this. And it also changes, I think, their identity in a way. It gives them purpose in a time that can feel very helpless.
Nancy, thank you. We'll see you tomorrow again on What to Watch.